Trips to the right, one receiver to the left. Quick out to the man out of the backfield. Marvin Bell breaks a tackle, gets to the outside, almost got through the seam, and gets inside the 35 to the 34. Man, you talk about electric. He almost broke into the house.
Yeah, Bell didn't even get great blocking on the perimeter right there. Just had one of his guys on the inside whiffed, but he does a great job. Just again, that's just getting a playmaker the ball in space. That's the name of the game.
Pass to Mason. He gets to the outside, and he may go to the house. One man to beat. He's in. Touchdown. St. Edward, 34 yards.
Wow. There's just an example. Beating you horizontally, they're going to make you cover 53 yards sideline to sideline. If you want to cheat in on the run game, we've had success. That's called complementary football. Mason does a great job getting this ball in space, making guys miss, following his blocks, gets great perimeter blocks on the outside, and he does the rest. What a highly executed drive for St. Edward. I really think that they lost this drive on the second down and short, and they're paying for it, but they're coming out aggressive. I give them credit.
They're going for it. Here's a big run on the left side. Wayner down the sideline.
What a call.
How about that?
Wow.
They call timeout. We think, they're just trying to get them to come off sides. It didn't happen. They're going to punt. Not so fast, as you would say, Brandon. And they run it down their throat with a great play-action run and keeper by Wayner.
Hated that call on second down. Absolutely loved that call on fourth down. What a great call. High risk, high reward.
5'11", 160, a senior, and he just laid down the wood. Watch this again, as it was a catch, and you think, chance for a catch and run by Jaden Thrift. Not so fast.
Not so fast. Sullivan missed his block on the outside there. I think it took a little bit too long to develop there. Gave Drury a chance to get his eyes in the backfield and make a huge play in the open field.
Pressure being thrown on by St. Edward. Pass, and that is a catch on the right side. Cole Sullivan, the tight end, on the catch, and that keeps the drive alive. Cole Sullivan comes up, and Sullivan top 8 in his class in terms of academics, looking at going to Stanford. Boy, he ran a smart play right there.
A great play by Wayner to set it up. He has one more than they can handle on the offensive line. Does a great job extending the play with his feet and making an accurate throw. Sullivan, who just missed his block, totally redeems himself on the next play.
Cotter, with their assistant coach, calls Horseshack.
Love it.
Because of welcome back, Cotter. Here's the kick. It's high, it's long, and it is good. Right into your living room. A 40-yarder by Rowan Cotter. Minute 13 to play in the first quarter.
Has to press up on these outside a little bit more, make it a little more difficult for this quarterback.
2nd and 1, run all the way, and that gets the first down and more, and all the way to the 49. And more indeed. Marvin Bell, who is a second away from the house, 5'9", 190 senior, showing why he is known as an explosive runner.
Great job reading his blocks there and being patient, cutting through that hole.
Another quick play goes straight ahead, and that is Bell again. Ring the bell, move the chains. First down, St. Edward.
I like me some Marvin Bell. He finishes the ball downhill. He's got some speed, got some juice. Really doing a good job executing this offense.
1st and 10, another quick set, another quick run by Bell. Gets another first down, this time to the 30. Puts out the first down sign. They just keep it going. It's 7 seconds. We'll see if they get the last play off of the quarter. The clock has begun, and they're going to let it run out. That's the end of 1 quarter of play. It's been a good one so far. St. Edward's 7, Central Catholic 3. Freedom Bowl 2022 from Canton, Ohio on FloFootball.
They said we're sick of seeing Bell get this ball, but I think the damage has been done. Their play action pass is there. Perimeter game is there just because they'll be able to run the ball. That's the complement of throwing those perimeter screens on the last drive. Now you're opening up bigger holes in the run game.
Bullock gets a snap. Bell again. Bell on the run, and Bell in for a touchdown. 12 yards, Marvin Bell. Second and 9, 7:52. The clock is moving here in the second quarter. It's 14-3. St. Edward with the lead. 34-yard touchdown. Bullock to Mason.
There it is.
Here's Wayner down the right sideline. Wide open man, and that is a catch at the 6 by number 0, Vernon Settles, who shows off his speed.
There you go. There it is. The aggressive corners on the outside, double move. They run a little hitch and go. Corner drives on the hitch, leaving him wide open. Great job with his eyes. Does a good job of fake pump, getting the defense to be on their toes. Not so fast. Throw one right over their head. Does a good job of making an accurate throw. Those throws are probably the hardest ones to throw, Scott. Those are the ones that are wide open that I feel like my baby brothers can throw. And for some reason you just want to lollygag it out there, and you're like, oh please. And so that's when the inaccuracy comes. But great call. I love the aggressiveness. I was kind of waiting for it. They were lulling him to sleep on those outside perimeter throws, and had a counter for it. I'm glad they did.
Third and goal at the 3. 14-3. St. Edward over Central Catholic of Pittsburgh. They're trying to come back, and here's the run straight ahead into the end zone. Amari Shields, touchdown, Pittsburgh Central Catholic. Under center is Wayner. That's a good little double pass, and there's a pass by Settles over the middle, and that is a pick, and back goes St. Edward the other way as that was picked off by Bradley Eaton, who's had a fine game so far, and you see the celebration on the near sideline for the team in green.
Little too high risk, high reward on that one. I thought that was a little too aggressive on the double passes. They had some success last series running that football and setting it up with the play action pass, so I thought a little too much trickery. They're just leading to a costly turnover.
Well, you saw the replay. It looked like Settles, if he got his steam going, could get by the two guys.
Yeah, he just underthrew him. That's why non-quarterbacks throwing the football is always dangerous.
Well, now it's dangerous. St. Edward getting the ball back with 3:27 to go on the game clock here in the second quarter. Bullock gets the snap, hands the ball off, and good containment there as that was a outstanding run as it comes on the near side. Thought it was good containment, but going down into the end zone for 6.
Wow.
Somehow, some way, that was Bullock on a keeper. I was watching the man who got the ball, and Bullock said, hey, that's what you were supposed to do because I kept the ball and kept on running.
Wow.
Touchdown, 47 yards.
Fantastic read. Fantastic individual effort by Bullock right there, just willing his team to a touchdown.
Fake me out of the ballpark. Watch this keeper. He just pulled it back, and then he just kept on rolling as I was watching the man who stuck the running back, but Bullock just down the right sideline into the end zone.
Bullock got in his space. He was adjusting his chin strap, adjusting his mouthpiece. He did it all on that play. What happened to the perimeter throws that they have? We haven't called Mason's name on offense since the first drive. I mean, I don't understand why we're not going to back to the perimeter throws out on the outside they're giving us, especially in this zone coverage. Like, you just look at the bottom of the screen here. When we pull out of it, you'll see three receivers here, only 2 defenders out here. We got it, one man to beat.
Throw over the middle, and there it goes to Mason, right on cue, and Mason is down the left sideline. He's across the 20, lunging near the 16. Well, you were asking a question, you got your answer.
There it is. We're looking for number 1. We got to identify him. He's our big play, explosive guy on offense. Got to get the ball in his hands. He found a soft spot in the zone. Bullock does a good job getting an accurate throw, meaning run after catch.
I think your answer was that they were setting it up with the run because Bell's been doing really well. And then, hey, let's go ahead and go to number 1. And there he is in your picture.
That is the advantage of complementary football.
Look at that. Bell bounces off to the outside. He's to the races, and he is to the pylon. Touchdown.
Wow.
16 yards, Marvin Bell.
Wow. What a run by Marvin Bell. Just individual effort. I know I turned my head thinking it was a bad play, but not so fast.
No, watch this. He looks like he's down right there.
He's down.
He got by 4 guys, spun around, and he was gone.
Wow, individual effort. I am very impressed with Bell right now. He is running with a purpose.
Great job by the crew to get that replay, and it told the story, and there's the kick and the point after. 7:11 to go in the third quarter. It is now St. Edward 28, Central Catholic 10. Freedom Bowl 2022 from Canton, Ohio on FloFootball.
When those easy throws do come, they're few and far between. And I think that's the biggest difference in this game right now is this St. Edward defense is just teeing off and being aggressive.
And there's a block punt right there and picked up by St. Edward. They will blow it dead at the 40, but how about great field position for St. Edward.
Catholic needs to take a copycat of that play right there.
Right.
They need to do a little bit more of that on their side of the ball and get this quarterback out of the pocket. He's seeing the rush a little too much. Maybe get him out of the pocket, get him into a rhythm. Not allow him, maybe trying to get him an easy throw to the field. There's usually a little bit more softness to the field from a defensive back perspective, but just need to maybe just change things up from a protection and a launch point access for this quarterback.
Another pass that goes over the middle, and that's a nice catch and run by Brian Sullivan. He is inside the 5, down to the 3. First and goal.
There it is, a little softness to the field, gets a free access slant route. Bullock does a good job just making a good fake and making an accurate throw right in the face mask, allowing run after catch. Great throw, great execution, St. Edward. Man coverage looking for number 1.
Bullock throwing. There's number 1. Touchdown. Touchdown, 4 yards for St. Edward. Mason, by the way, broke a couple of kickoffs for touchdowns a year ago. You know, we've been talking all game long about how dynamic he is and just finds a way to get open, wide open at that, and gets a touchdown.
Just had the perfect call there, ran crossing routes, man beaters. They anticipated man coverage. That's what they got, and that's why he was wide open.
Point after is good. Minute 18 to go in the third. 35-10 in favor of St. Edward of Ohio over Central Catholic of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You're watching the Freedom Bowl 2022 from Canton, Ohio on FloFootball. He's got a strong arm.
Strong arm, quick release. Looks like he's comfortable with this offense. Not too much problems with the communication factor. Looks like he's helping the running back out a little bit.
Peruzic, oh, look at that fake. He pulls it down. He's going to keep running. He is across midfield down the left sideline. And Peruzic still on his feet. He's near the 10. He spun around and all the way to the 5. How about this guy?
What a run. Just a broken play, knowing the offense does a good job. His first read's not there, second read's not there, rolls out and just makes a play when there's nothing to be made there. Great job by Peruzic.
Get a look at this. Houdini couldn't have done a better job. That fake, number 1, and then he got by the official. He ran down the left sideline, and then all of a sudden he gets here and spun around and down. Welcome back here to Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium in Canton, Ohio. Scott Galletti along with Brandon Dowdy. The crew doing a great job. Our lead producer, Max McGilligan, Greg Sandercox, our producer, and Greg Eckert. The camera crew, the replay crew, everybody doing a great job on this. And we have 3 games tomorrow as well, starting at 2 o'clock Eastern here on FloFootball. But right now, the backup quarterback, Lucas Peruzic, trying to get his team in, and he's on the keeper. And well, he didn't get 2 yards, he gets 1. Touchdown, St. you see that front line and you see one of the front line players picking him up. You know, he works hard in practice, so they said, we're getting you into the end zone, kid.
He earned it. He earned it the first time, and he got rewarded the second time. It was all Perusic on that drive. He had the big run to get him down there and then used his feet. I thought he got in, and then he made no mistake about it.